The Dallas Cowboys are grappling with frustration after consecutive home losses, where their defense struggled to stop their opponents from dominating on the ground. The Cowboys' run defense is drawing comparisons to the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. In back-to-back games at AT&T Stadium, they've been overrun by elite running backs, exposing serious gaps in their defensive performance. Week 2 saw Alvin Kamara, a 5-time Pro Bowl running back from the New Orleans Saints, tear through Dallas with 180 total yards, including 115 on the ground and 4 touchdowns. The Saints crushed the Cowboys 44-19, leaving linebacker Eric Kendricks describing the game as a humble pie moment for the team. Fast forward to Week 3, and the Cowboys faced déjà vu. This time it was Derrick Henry of the Baltimore Ravens, another multiple Pro Bowl running back, who carved up the Dallas defense. Henry rushed for 151 yards and scored 2 touchdowns on 25 carries, averaging an astonishing 6 yards per carry. To make matters worse, reigning NFL Memphis Lamar Jackson added 87 rushing yards and a touchdown of his own. The Ravens finished with 274 rushing yards, the most Dallas has allowed all season, marking a continuation of their struggles to stop the run. Pro Bowl defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence did not mince words after the game, expressing deep frustration with how the team has been playing. "Of course, it's frustrating," Lawrence said. "If you love the game, it's frustrating. We're not executing the way we need to. And that's unacceptable." Lawrence was clear in his assessment that the Cowboys are falling short because of basic mistakes. He described their current form as Little League football, emphasizing that players need to follow the game plan, execute their assignments, and stop trying to play hero ball. Lawrence's remarks were echoed by his fellow defensive star Micah Parsons. Parsons, one of the NFL's premier pass rushers, highlighted that the defense's issues stem from a lack of trust and cohesion. "Right now, we're just not in unison," Parsons said. "People are trying to be Superman out there, but we just need 11 guys playing together." Parsons acknowledged the importance of players sticking to their assignments and trusting each other, but admitted that the Cowboys are currently struggling to achieve that harmony. This loss marks a troubling trend for the Cowboys' defense. They've now given up 3 or more rushing touchdowns in consecutive games for the first time in franchise history. Through just 3 games, they've allowed 8 rushing touchdowns, already surpassing half of the 14 rushing scores they gave up during the entire 2023 season. The Ravens' 274 rushing yards were not only a season high, but also the most allowed by the Cowboys since a 2020 loss to the same Ravens team, before the arrival of Parsons and defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. A heated in-game conversation between Lawrence and Parsons drew attention, but Parsons clarified that it was about finding solutions, not laying blame. "We're frustrated, but it's because we care," Parsons explained. "D-Law is like a big brother to me, and we just want to fix things." Both Parsons and Lawrence agree that the Cowboys' issues can be solved if they stop trying to overcompensate individually and start trusting in the defensive system. But as of now, the defense is struggling to click, with players seemingly unsure whether to trust themselves, their teammates, or the system. Cowboys cornerback Trevon Diggs, who also called the recent losses unacceptable, added that the team's struggles have more to do with their own lapses than the quality of their opponents. "We've got the guys to do what we need to do," Diggs said. "It's not about who we're playing. It's about us not doing what we're supposed to do." Looking ahead, the Cowboys will have little time to lick their wounds as they prepare for Thursday night football against the New York Giants. Both teams sit at 1-2, and the Giants, like Dallas, are looking to bounce back from early season struggles. While Dallas must quickly move on from this disappointing Week 3 showing, Diggs believes it's important to let the pain of the loss sink in. "I hate losing. I don't like losing," Diggs said. "We need to feel this and let it burn." The Cowboys' defense has been the subject of uncomfortable questions 2 weeks in a row, and the pressure is mounting for them to figure out how to stop the bleeding. As Micah Parsons put it, "At some point, we're all grown men. We get paid a lot of money to do this, so we have to take accountability." The burning question now is whether the Cowboys can regroup in time to salvage their season, or if these back-to-back crushing losses will signal the beginning of a long-term problem. Despite their struggles, Lawrence, Parsons, and Diggs remain confident that the team has the talent to turn things around. The key, according to them, lies in executing the basics, trusting the system, and playing as a unit. as Dallas heads into a crucial divisional matchup against the Giants. Cowboys fans are left wondering whether their team will finally put their foot down and play the kind of football expected of them. The clock is ticking, and the Cowboys defense knows that the margin for error is shrinking. It's time for Dallas to decide if they will continue playing little league football or rise to the challenge and compete at the level that's expected in the NFL.